So here's the completed unit, and we'll go through some of the instructions. So it comes with a 5 volt DC power supply. Never put more than 5 volt DC to the board, or it will fry the Arduino. And on power up, it should raise the chute and make sure the gate so no coal will flow. That's its home position. So the gate comes up, or the chute comes up, and the gate is closed. And the gate indicator light is the white one. So if we push this button here, when the white light is on, the gate is open and coal is flowing. So you can manually do it that way. To lower the chute all the way, which is the next button, if you hit it when the blue light comes on, or sorry, with the blue light off, and you hit it once, the chute goes all the way down as far as it can go. You hit it again, chute goes up as high as it can go. The next button is the yellow or orange one. That's down a little bit. So each time you hit it, the chute will go down a little bit. And when the light goes off, that means it's down all the way. The next button is green. It's up a little bit. So if you hit the green button, it goes up a little bit. So you can down, up, put the chute as far down or as far up as you want. And once again, if you hit if the blue light is on, you hit it, the chute will go all the way to the top. The indicator lights are green and red here. So if the chute is up, the indicator light for green is on, and if the chute is down even a smidge, the red light comes on. So I'll leave them loose like this, and you can glue on or paint and glue in the signal head, or put a different one or mount it however you like, but I'll just leave it separate because people like to do it different ways. So the next one is automation. So let's put it to its default. So for automation, let's assume this green or this black oil car is an engine. And then we have the next is a car to fill. So once again, you can with there's two signal brake beam sensors. I marked the one that's so if the train is going this way, I marked the one that needs to be the first one with a green piece of painter's tape at the bottom. So you know this one has to be the leading one. This one has to be the secondary one. It'll only work with the train going this way. It will not work with the train going that way. So when both beams are broken, the engine is going through at 1 mile per hour or whatever speed, both beams have to be broken. That's the best time to activate automation, which is the red light. So now it's waiting for this car to break this sensor, and it'll turn on. And right now, coal is flowing, so the chute will be, roughly here, and that's where it's loading. You have to figure out the proper distance to put these for each size of car, because you can have smaller cars, so you might put it closer or farther apart. The coal will continue to flow until this sensor, the beam is restored when the car, and right there it's closed. It'll keep going, doing that pattern. So the next one, when this car breaks this sensor, it'll start flowing again. And it's flowing, and it's waiting for this sensor to be restored. And it shuts off. And it'll keep doing that until you shut off the red light. Highly recommend you remember to shut off that red light, because if you forget and something breaks the sensors in the proper order, you're going to have a mess on your hand, because there won't be a car under there or whatever, and it makes a mess. Trust me, I've done it. So once again, yeah, this will hold about, I use the Woodland Scenic Ballast as coal simulant. You could try other stuff, but you know, that's at your own risk. And like I said, the Woodland Scenic Ballast works very well for me. Some people use finer grain stuff. I'm not. I know one guy who's using finer grain stuff, and I'm not sure if he's having issues with it or not. But like I said, I use the regular Woodland Scenic Ballast as coal simulant, and it's fairly easy to use. It's looks good enough in my opinion, but to each their own. And it fills roughly 2.5 bottles, which will fill about I think 12 or 13 of these cars. The hopper is designed in such a way that not every little drop of coal will fall out. So even when you get into your last drop of coal, shut it, and just remember that there could be some a little bit remnants in there, and if you know some banging happens, it's going to settle, and if you open it again, it's going to flow just that little bit more. So to prevent making a mess, just remember the hopper doesn't fully 100% empty, you know, on its own, and a little bit of bumping will joggle it, and more will come out. So just to prevent, you know, prevent a mess on your layout. If you have any questions, let me know, and we'll go from there.